And the next exercise, the next body part we're going to do is legs. So my first exercise I always use, again keeping it basic, is leg extensions. We've got a nice machine here. Aidan's going to demonstrate. What we're going to do is ensure that we're sat in the seat correctly, back against the backrest. Make sure you've got a bit of just a finger's worth of gap between your back of your knees and the bench on the seat so you don't pinch yourself. What we're going to do then is holding on to the handrails, we're going to drive the weight up, okay, squeezing at the top, toes pointing towards you, and then lower it all the way down, so we're stretching the thigh, all the way down, drive up again, squeeze, hold, and back down. All we need to do is hold it for a second or a fraction of a second at the top, all the way down for a fraction, and then back up again, just so we're separating the reps. It's important to separate the reps. Anyone can pump, okay? And by doing it that way, we're actually using the whole of the thigh here, not just the knee area. Pull and squeeze, back down, squeeze, back down. What we don't want to see is this, now just pump it for me. Now, anyone can do that. We can do that all day. We're not going to get no contraction. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, next exercise we're going to do is the leg press. Okay, you can see Aidan sat here. He's got his seat, his bum in the seat, he's back against the backrest. He's going to place his feet on the plate, okay, narrower than shoulder width apart, heels pointing inwards, toes pointing out. Now the idea of that is, so when he comes down, his knees will break either side of his chest. It doesn't compress him, stop the breathing or obstruct the breathing. Okay, we're going to lift the weight up, undo the rack. Okay, what he's going to do now is break both knees together. You're going to come down and do a full rep all the way down and drive up. All the way down, and so both legs are moving together. Do a half rep, okay? Again, we can do that all day. We can do this all day. We want to affect and attack the whole leg, so bring it down and drive up. Bring it down and drive up. Note the pause at the bottom for a fraction of a second, so when it does drive, both legs drive together, and then again, a fraction of a pause at the top, so when you break your knees, your both legs move together as well. Let's show them one more time. Break the knees, both legs move together, pause and drive. Okay, put it back. Okay, the reason I lock my legs out, and a lot of people I train and who train with me, is because of the weight on the machine itself. I find if we don't lock out, then legs become vulnerable, and also by locking out, we break them together, which means the legs move together rather than one at a time. The barbell squat. Okay, so we see Aidan's picked the bar up, he's got it across his shoulders, he's holding on. What he's going to do now is he's going to step back, and he's going to look down and make sure his feet are square and they're in position, flat on the floor. Okay, the bar is across his traps, he looks up. What he's going to do then, he's going to break both legs together, or both knees together, keep the back straight and go down to a squat, and then head up and drive back up. So down again, chin up and drive upwards. Basic squat, back down again and drive up. Back down again and drive up. Excellent. Okay, put it back. Obviously a lot of leg exercise you can actually do on your own. You can get away with not having a partner. However, once you get to a certain weight on squats and leg press, your partner needs to be there, and he's there to spot. So what I'm going to show you now is how the partner earns his money and spots on the squat rack. So imagine he's got 4 plates on the side, okay, nice and tight. If you see, I've got my arms under his arms and cupping his chest. So when we breaks and we go down together and head up and drive up. And drive up. And again, all I'm doing is just putting a bit of pressure on his chest and helping him bring the weight up. I'm not actually pulling the weight up myself, and he's not losing the set. Okay, that does 2 things. Obviously, one, it helps him complete a set and probably get a maximum. And the second thing is, knowing that I'm there and I'm cupping, it gives you a bit more confidence in doing the set and doing the extra reps. And the last exercise for legs, we're going to do some hamstrings. On a machine, all right, with the hamstring, natural stance is there. Using my hamstring to pull my leg up or pull my heel up, that's as far as I can go. That's naturally. Any more than that, I'll be using my hips to swing it up. That's not what we want to do. We just want to use hamstring only. Okay, and to achieve that, Aidan, if you lie down to the machine. Okay, Aidan's in position there. He's flat. Hold on to the grip so he don't slide up and down. Okay, I want you to bring your legs in a bit closer or your heels in a bit closer, like so. That's the fully stretch, that's that full stretch. Okay, so this is the area we're going to be moving now and we're going to be working. So after 3, we're going to pull up, 1, 2, 3, pull up and hold it there and squeeze. You don't need to be touching your bum or swinging it any more than that. That's your leg, that's your hamstring lockout. You can tell it's a lockout because you can feel the hamstring at full tension. Okay, and all the way back down to stretch, all the way back down to stretch. So we're stretching the hamstring. Now we're going to work it again, pull it up and squeeze. All the way down and squeeze. All the way down. Notice the word squeeze there. He's contracting the hamstring. Okay, he's making it solid. And that's what we're after. That's what's going to split the fibres and make it grow. And squeeze. And again, pump. Anybody can do this. Anyone can do that. All you're doing is flooding the area with blood. It feels good at the time, but you're not going to get no build. You're not going to get no muscle growth. Okay, slow it down again. Let's do proper. There we go. All the way down. And again, the spotter can come in. When he starts to fail, pull up, and he can just assist to bring the weight up again with as little resistance as possible and spot him. Well, we've come to the end of our workout now, so we've done our legs. What we're going to finish off with now is our calves. And the basic calf exercise I'm going to show you is the standing calf raise. And little Dan here is going to show you how to do that. Okay, so he's going to step forward, place his feet on the platform there. Okay, notice the start position, he's dropped his heels round, which is giving his calves a full stretch. And then what he does then, he drives up onto his toes and squeezes, and then stretches again all the way down, drive up and squeeze all the way down. Okay, we just do a couple of reps for us then. Okay, that's the movement we're looking for. Full stretch on the bottom, drive up and squeeze at the top. Nice simple basic calf movement. That's going to build the bulk of the calf. Okay, we can change angles at a later date when you get more experience to do the inside and outside, but we can go through that at a later date. So that's your basic standing calf raise.